Top 10 fastest Lamborghinis of all time. Throughout its history, Lamborghini has churned out a bunch of jaw-dropping supercars. Whether it's the classic Miura, the ferocious Diablo, or the contemporary Aventador, these iconic rides have always shared a couple of key traits: a roaring V12 engine and that signature rear mid-engine setup. So in this video, we'll tell you about the top 10 fastest Lamborghinis of all time. So stay tuned till the end. But before starting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And now, let's get started. 10. Lamborghini Diablo GT. The Lamborghini Diablo, Italy's first 200 miles per hour car, 1990 to 2001, featured the Diablo GT, street legal, but derived from the track-only Diablo GTR. These Lamborghinis were infamous for their untamed nature, powered by a 6.0-liter V12 engine with 575 horsepower and 465 pound-feet, 630 Nm of torque, made it to a 5-speed manual transmission. Despite its long gear ratios, the Diablo GT could reach 60 miles per hour, 97 km/h, in just 3.5 seconds and stretch to a top speed of 210 miles per hour, 338 km/h, just 2 miles per hour, 3.2 km/h, shy of the GTR. This era didn't prioritize aerodynamics as heavily, allowing the Diablo GT to push its limits on the road. 9. Lamborghini Renton. When Lamborghini prepares to retire a flagship V12 model, it often unveils a redesigned, ultra-exclusive version based on it. This trend continued with the transition from the Murcielago to the Aventador, marked by the introduction of the Renton. Inspired by the Murcielago LP 640/4, the Renton's design foreshadowed features later seen in the Aventador. Beneath its striking exterior, the Renton housed a potent 6.5-liter V12 engine, producing 641 horsepower and 487 pound-feet, 660 Nm of torque. Paired with a 6-speed, robotized manual transmission, it accelerated to 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds and reached a top speed of 211 miles per hour, 340 km/h. Surprisingly, the Renton Roadster, with 661 horsepower, had a slightly lower top speed at 205 miles per hour, 330 km/h. 8. Lamborghini Murcielago LP 670 Superveloce. Back in 2001, Lamborghini came out with a follow-up to their famous Diablo. They called it the Murcielago, which means bat in Spanish. It was their top-of-the-line V12 model, and it was fully developed after Audi took over. Then, in 2005, they gave it a makeover, boosting the power of the 6.5-liter V12 engine to 632 horsepower compared to the earlier 571. While most folks opted for the E-Gear, a 6-speed automatic, you could still snag a Murcielago LP 640 with a manual gearbox. This version marked the end of an era for the classic Santa Agata V12 engine that had been around since 1964. But the most powerful version, the LP 670 Superveloce, didn't show up until 2009. With 670 metric horsepower, or 661 mechanical horsepower, from the same 6.5-liter V12, it was a beast. Despite its more aggressive aerodynamics, which generated more downforce than the other Murcielago models, the LP 670 could hit 213 miles per hour, about 342 km/h, and zoom from 0 to 60 miles per hour, or 97 km/h, in just 3.0 seconds. 7. Lamborghini Revuelto. The number 217 is synonymous with the top speeds of V12 Lamborghini models, including the Lamborghini Revuelto. This flagship model features a tweaked 6.5-liter V12 engine, producing 814 horsepower, matching the Cian FKP37's output. What sets the Revuelto apart are its firsts, including a plug-in hybrid powertrain with 3 electric motors. 2 power the front wheels, while the third integrates with the 8-speed automatic gearbox, boosting total power to 1,001 horsepower. This translates to a blistering 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 2.4 seconds and a top speed of 217 miles per hour, 350 kilometers/h. It's an impressive leap forward for Lamborghini, pushing the boundaries of performance and innovation. 6. Lamborghini Aventador LPI 700-4. Hey, you can't talk about the fastest Lamborghini without mentioning the Aventador, right? I mean, that's the car that paved the way for all those fancy one-offs we see today. The Aventador has been around for a solid decade now, and it's kind of the end of an era for Lamborghini, especially with all this talk about going electric. With its beefy 6.5-liter V12 engine, it's a beast, you know. I mean, it's the first all-new V12 they rolled out since way back in '64 with the 350 GT, pumping out 690 horses and 509 pound-feet of torque. This thing's no joke. And remember those crazy one-off Lambos? Yeah, they all started with this bad boy. Back in 2012, it was breaking records, being the first Lambo to hit 0 to 62 mph in under 3 seconds, clocking in at a blistering 2.9 seconds. 5. Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Roadster. Now let's talk about the Lamborghini Aventador, the star of the show among these incredible supercars. Specifically, we're diving into the Aventador SVJ, which marked a milestone for Lamborghini as one of the first models to feature the Aerodinamica Lamborghini Attiva (ALA) system, their cutting-edge active aerodynamics technology. ALA is a sophisticated setup consisting of movable flaps in the front spoiler, engine hood, and rear wing, along with clever vortex generators beneath the car, all working together to increase downforce by a whopping 40% compared to the Aventador SV. What's more, this system can also tweak the car's drag coefficient on the fly, paired with its beastly 6.5-liter V12 engine churning out a staggering 759 horsepower and 720 Nm, 531 pound-feet of torque distributed to all four wheels. The Aventador SVJ is an absolute speed demon. It can blast from 0 to 100 kilometers/h, 62 miles per hour, in just 2.8 seconds, with a mind-boggling top speed of 217 miles per hour, 350 kilometers/h. 4. Lamborghini Centenario. The Centenario, a one-off Lamborghini based on the Aventador, commemorates the company's founder, Ferruccio Lamborghini's 100th birthday. It boasts a 10.1-inch infotainment system and rear-wheel steering, both firsts for Lamborghini. The car features striking carbon fiber panels, customizable yellow aerodynamic elements, and a massive rear diffuser. Its 6.5-liter V12 engine delivers 756 horsepower and 690 Nm, 509 pound-feet of torque, propelling it from 0 to 100 kilometers/h, 62 miles per hour, in 2.8 seconds, with a top speed of 350 kilometers/h, 217 miles per hour. 3. Lamborghini Cheyenne FKP37. The Lamborghini Cheyenne FKP37, a limited production Aventador-based supercar, marks the brand's debut into the hybrid territory, named in honor of Ferdinand Karl Piëch. With only 63 units crafted since 2020, including 19 roadsters, it promises exclusivity. Sporting Lamborghini's signature flamboyance, the Cheyenne FKP37 shares the Aventador's 6.5-liter V12 engine, generating 774 horsepower and 720 Nm, 513 pound-feet of torque, augmented by a 34-horsepower electric motor. Combined, they propel the car to 0 to 100 km/h, 62 miles per hour, in under 2.8 seconds. Though slightly slower than predecessors like the Veneno, its top speed of 350 kilometers/h, 217 miles per hour, is attributed to the added weight of the hybrid powertrain. 2. Lamborghini Countach LPI 800 Forts. The Lamborghini Countach epitomizes 1970s design, 1980s excess, and the brand's audacious spirit. Over 16 years, the original model received numerous updates, becoming iconic. In 2022, Lamborghini paid homage with a modernized version, based on the Aventador platform. Despite criticisms of being a lazy retro exercise, all 112 units sold out swiftly. Powered by a tweaked 6.5-liter V12 engine with an additional 34 horsepower from an electric motor, the Countach LPI 800/4 dashes to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds, hitting a top speed of 221 miles per hour, 355 kilometers/a, showcasing Lamborghini's relentless pursuit of speed and style. 1. Lamborghini Veneno. The Veneno, among Lamborghini's best, boasts a 6.5-liter V12 engine like the Aventador, churning out 750 horsepower and 690 m, 509 pound-feet of torque through a 7-speed single-clutch automated manual transmission. Lamborghini calls it independent shifting rod, ISR. Shifts are swift at 50 milliseconds, shared with V12 Lamborghini's post-Aventador. Its carbon fiber body sheds 275 pounds compared to the Aventador, resulting in a 2.8-second 0 to 100 km/a, 62 miles per hour sprint and a top speed of 221 miles per hour, making it the fastest Lamborghini to date. Only 13 were built from 2013 to 2014, 4 coupes and 9 roadsters, commemorating Lamborghini's 50th anniversary. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.